July 28th dream. In my dream, I was in a place. There was a woman with two sons. They said they were on vacation. In my dream, I was there also. When we arrived at the hotel, we went out. The hotel was spacious with many rooms. Then downstairs, there was like a staircase with a wooden floor. There were tables, people sitting. It was like a night market. Outside, it was like we were in Thailand or Cuba, Mexico, something like that. After we walked, then we separated ways. The mother of the children turned left with her one son. She was with the woman, not sure if it's tour guide or a friend. Her another son was with me. We were happy because the view was beautiful. We both exited to explore. The place was like Disneyland. Garden, flowers, the buildings were like enchanted. Then we saw plenty square lands. It looks like a cube's lands buildings. All almost the same. We just walked. Or it seemed like an endless walk. Same shaped design colors. Then it, garden, green grass, tall buildings. Then I wondered because instead of going back, I didn't know where we went. It was like we were stuck. We couldn't get out of that place no matter where we turned. The ending was still the same. I said to the little boy, "Do you remember where we went?" He said no. Then I said, "Wait, I'll call your mom. I have a cell phone." I called his mom and said we got lost. She asked where we were. I said I don't know, but there are tall buildings here. After we walked for a while, 3 men passed by, as if they were looking for something, or us, or they worked there. But we avoided those men because in my mind they were a trap. Maybe they were one of the people who got us lost. We walked for a while until I remembered something like a sign. I said, "Are we here? Are we in Lagos, where we got lost?" I looked at the old tall building. It looked like an abandoned building. The city buildings looked like a haunted city, the place we went to. From there, I saw the road where we came from. I continued walking. In front, there was a vendor small store where you can shop. There was a woman with Chinese short hair. Then there was a cart with small stores selling goods. I saw Sandy, who I know in real life. She was guarding the goods, but there was no one there. And people silent no, a customer. Sandy left as if she was doing something to take something. The place seemed to be almost closing. Then a man came in a black shirt like a Korean guy, but looked like a warrior or a gangster, he said. He said, "I buy something." I said, "What you want to buy?" He said, "Chicken." I said, "What chicken?" He replied, "I want the whole chicken. Alive." I was wondering where do I find the alive chicken? But when I turned my eyes to the cart, I saw a whole chicken. I gave the whole chicken to the man. When I reached for the chicken, the man told me, "You're the one I want." I said, "What?" He said that. Oh, I was disappointed because I felt like I was being insulted. The man smiled and left. Then Sandy was frowning. We just ignored him. I said, "It's a customer." After the store near us, the woman seemed irritated with us because we had a customer. Then we went to a big mansion house that looked like a castle. The color was cream gold, even the tiles. From the driveway, the roof tiles were on the floor. Then a long staircase went up to the main door. In the driveway, there are still short staircases that can be walked up then down the road. Then the surroundings are all gardens, small roads to walk for tourists. There is a man, tall, slim, white skin, but big curl hair. He is wearing formal suits as if he is in higher rich, the owner of that place. He approached Sandy. He whispered or said as if he was very angry. Then Sandy turned around as if sad. The man left and got down to his very luxurious car that it looks like made from 18th centuries or 90s, a white golden cream color bench shape. It's just almost like a boat, which was like an extravaganza car as if made in the 18th century. After that, there was a driver standing. He held the car door so that the man was ready to get in or get on. But before he got in, he approached a child who looked like he was 4 to 6 years old. He whispered to the child. He told him to tell us that I don't like dirty people. In the distance, Sandy was standing there. After I finished, there was a woman who looked like their maid or nanny to the child. And the boy was in the middle. Looks big, curvy hair, brown, red, white skin, circle eyes, his eyebrows, eyelash, black eye look on him. The boy sat down as if he was on his knees, as if he was just following what his older brother was telling him. The boy was shaking while the boy was saying what he was being told. His two hands were busy moving around as if he was holding something. The boy told us that he was his brother. Even though my brother said he didn't like slippers, no slippers in the house on the floor. I said what? The boy's voice didn't come out as if he was shaking. The boy was shaking while the boy was saying what he was being told. His two hands were busy moving around as if he was holding something. The boy told us that he was his brother. Even though my brother said he didn't like slippers, no slippers in the house on the floor. I said what? The boy's voice didn't come out as if he was shaking or shy. Then I looked at my feet, Sandy's feet. We weren't wearing shoes or slippers. We were just barefoot. But I noticed that the tiles were super shiny, clean, cream gold, almost like marble, because our feet reflected on the floor, our bodies on the super shiny marble. Then I saw Sandy, who seemed hurt, embarrassed, or like she was being separated at that time. It seems like when we're working selling something, it seems like after the whole day we report to them, we show up, surrender how much we have. Then I realized that this rich man was not only racist, but also a look-downer. Then I wake up and I thinking, what's that mean?